Welcome to Out of the Blue. Number 236. Well, news on many fronts today. Looks like stuff's happening with the building, so we might only have 2 more months here in this space, which is to say January and February. Now, that's interesting because I'm going to have the weirdest garage sale ever, and everyone here is invited. But that's only one thing. The other piece of news is I had a great little revelation today. And we're doing this. A, B, C. A stands for Amen, which is, I guess I spelled it Amen. A stands for Amen, which is more of a historical thing that used to happen because we now live in what academics call the post-Christian age. Not everybody knows this, especially Christians don't know this. Post-Christian age in Europe is happening now, right? So, Amen, that's the previous age. We now live in B, BS. That's our current age. Personified, maybe, since I'm quoting him, I might as well say personified by Penn Jillette, right? They had a whole TV show, right? And C now is what I'm doing. This is me. Now I want to go back and say that there's some suspicion that I'm trying to start something. I'm trying to start this new thing. That's not exactly what's happening. I am actually observing something that is happening. Okay? Because there's these two camps. There's still the Amen camp and the BS camp, right? And so here's me, the C camp. What does that stand for? That stands for C. In other words, observe. C as in observe. ABC. Amen. BS. Observe. So, what is it I am or have observed, right? Or what am I talking about being observed? Well, I've already put it in the near-death experience context where the person, has this experience, and we can observe we can now observe that is a predictable phenomena within modern life. Hundreds of people are going to be resuscitated. A percentage of them are going to have this experience, right? But we are also not being supernatural at all. The experience, which seems so heavenly and angelic to them, is actually within their own head. Otherwise, it has to be out in heaven somewhere. And us modern types, we can't say such a thing. When you hear the word heaven, you BS, right? Well, now, since we're observing, it's in their head. Okay, we observe it happen. How does it happen? Where does it happen? In their head some way. Where? Right? Do I mean that heaven is in their head? Well, what I mean is that there is a chemical reaction that's part of our physiology, a predictable and studyable part of our physiology that creates this thing. So what's our brain? It's brain chemistry, electromagnetic, blah de blah. Well, if it's in there somewhere, since our head is a size, our brain is a size, our blood vessels are a size, this thing, this chemical reaction has a size and a time limit. Why? Because it's real. So we can observe this. Now, the interesting point I just realized is that I've been talking about talking to the dead and all this stuff, and I've been getting to this point where you think of who you want to talk to, step one, you think of where they are, step two, in this big super physical continent picture from J. Hewitt Mackenzie that I painted some time ago. So anyway, 1, who, to, where, 3, what are they doing? And you figure out what it is they're doing. And just like as if they're a real person, you step 4, you find a convenient time to talk to them, and you kind of give them a call and say hi. That's all there is to it. Because where are they? They're some little neurophysiological reaction in your brain. But if they can come and go, and if they look different at different times, and if your relationship with this so-called dead person can change over time. You know, if you have a relationship with somebody and it changes over time, well, they have some kind of existence and some kind of reality. And what we're concluding Neo-Swedenborgianistically is that it is a neurophysical, chemical reality, which means that they have some size. And here's the funny thing. I've taken all this time to get to this one funny thing. The funny thing is that this then revises the old argument, how many angels can fit on a pin, can fit on the head of a pin. So science has progressed to this point away from, because the sentence, how many angels can fit on a pin, used to be a serious question. And then it became a kind of a joke to say, like, you're arguing about something meaningless. And now it's becoming a new question, because if this person in your head is a chemical reaction, is an electronic signal of some sort, it can be measured, okay? And if it can be measured, and the head of a pin can be measured, then we have an answer to that question somewhere. But more interesting is the fact that we have either progressed to or receded back to a time in our world when we're asking this same question again. How many angels can fit on a pin? But that is secondary. Primary is we're going to talk to this person. We want to talk to the dead. We're going to talk to the dead. Neo-Swedenborgians talk to the dead. And I'm going to have a get-together here because, as I'm saying, we are here in this space, and there's all these interesting things in this space, and a lot of them have to get gone, and a lot of them have kind of strange stories, and I'm the one who knows the story of all these. Well, maybe not all, but most. I know where this came from, right? And I know who this is. Okay? I know what this signifies. Let's just stop here and say this is a massive fountain pen. It might not show in the camera, but it's like 5 times larger than a normal fountain pen. You know? That's here, and has to go. A book by my mom, J. Marshall, driving hat, loud horn. Anyway, the clock is ticking. We're going to have to move out of here sooner or later.